The American dream used to mean hope, opportunity, and freedom. But today, for many, it just means leaving. Leaving behind rising costs, inflation, political chaos, social unrest, and uncertainty. Americans are leaving their own country in search of the freedom they once promised others. The new American dream seems to be abroad. Every year, tens of thousands of Americans are making that quiet decision to start over abroad. This isn't just a relocation, it's a migration fueled by dissatisfaction, a soft dystopia in which leaving has become the ultimate act of survival. In Aldous Huxley's world, happiness came at the cost of autonomy. And today, Americans are seeking happiness, not in their homeland, but in other countries, reclaiming autonomy by stepping outside of the system that no longer serves them. The dream is now economic survival. Healthcare costs, unaffordable housing, student debt, all of these things plus more, including violence, have pushed Americans to consider the simple math of life. Countries with universal health care, stronger safety nets, and lower costs of living have become beacons of possibility. Economic freedom, once promised at home, is increasingly being found across borders. Politics also fuels the exodus. Americans are disillusioned by the polarization and bureaucratic dysfunction, i.e., the Trump administration, and the slow erosion of trust in institutions, i.e., Congress and the Supreme Court. Leaving becomes a choice of sanity over this spectacle. Like Atwood's characters, some are seeking freedom outside the constraints of a society that no longer feels just or remotely livable. Safety is part of this dream. Rising crime, natural disasters, public insecurity, all that makes staying home a risk. At least abroad, Americans find not just some opportunity, but a sense of stability that feels increasingly rare within these American gates. Soft dystopia is about functioning societies that are under strain. The U.S. works, but its cracks are widening, and it's pushing citizens to search for peace somewhere else. The American dream isn't dead, it's just moved. Some people have found it in Portugal. Some people find it in Canada. Their universal health care, their predictable schooling, it's working for some people. Some people have found the American dream in Mexico or Costa Rica. It's the chance to live comfortably on a smaller budget. Leaving doesn't erase your identity, it just reframes it. Americans abroad are crafting a dream they can no longer find at home. And of course, freedom abroad comes with subtle tethers, immigration rules, cultural friction, and the lingering echo of privilege that remind Americans no society is perfect, but even these chains are lighter than the ones they seem to leave behind. The exodus is underway. The American dream isn't gone, it's just reimagined. And in the act of leaving, Americans are not surrendering hope, they're claiming it, one passport stamp at a time. Perhaps the greatest lesson of this migration isn't about borders or policies. It's about adaptability, courage, and the relentless pursuit of a life worth living.